Hi folks, I'm Kara Barnard, creator of the Silver Strings program, and you are a Silver Strings instructor. I'm going to show you how to tune your dulcimers up for the Basics program. The Silver Strings Basic program uses my modified 3-string setup. You can read more about this on page 7 in your instructor book. When you tighten a string, the pitch is going to go up. When you loosen that string, you'll hear the string go down in pitch, okay? Always pick the string you are tuning and listen to the pitch either go up or down to make sure you're actually turning the right tuner. That's a really common mistake that people make all the time. So you can listen to it go up, listen to it go down. Okay, this is the thickest string. This is the one that's closest to my belly. We call this our melody string in this program, and it should be tuned to a D, okay? Now I've already got this one tuned up, and I'm going to check my tuner here, and it is showing that it's in tune. Now I'm going to check my other strings, and I know for a fact that they're out of tune because I knocked them out before we started our video here. I'm going to press down on my 4th fret of my melody string, my melody bass string D, and listen to that note. And I want my middle string A to sound just like it. And that's way too low. So I'm going to tighten that up. I'm going to listen as I tighten to make sure I'm going the right direction. I think I went a little too tight. Now you'll notice a big tonal difference between those two strings. There are what we refer to as plain strings and wound strings. A plain string is a single wire, and a wound string is a single wire with another wire wrapped around it. And these two create a very different tonal sound. So even though those are the same two notes, you'll hear a very different tonal difference. Don't let that confuse you too much, okay? Okay, so now that I've got my middle string in tune, I'm going to fret it on the 3rd fret and listen to the note that it produces. And sometimes, if you question what your ears are telling you, if you can hum the right note, ah, and then listen to the note that you play after that, ah, ah, my voice has to go up. So obviously, the string that's farthest away from my belly, which we refer to as our drone string, in this case is way too high. I'm going to loosen it up, and I'm listening as I go. That's pretty close. Now that I've got them fairly close just by using my ears, I'm going to use my electronic tuner and just double check everything. Most tuners will fit right on this top of your headstock when you're tuning. You can also just lay them right on the surface of the instrument while you're tuning, so you don't feel like you have to clip it in place. So what I'm talking about is just simply laying it flat like that, and it'll work just fine if you can still read it, okay? Now if you're using an electronic tuner, your most important job is to make sure that the correct letter is showing up on your tuner. So if you're tuning your D string, and this says D sharp, also known as a hashtag to younger kids, or an E, you've got to loosen that string to get to the point where only the D is showing on that, okay? If you don't, we will send the sirens after you. I can almost hear them now. Anyway, if you're tuning your A string and a B, letter B shows up, then you know you're too high. You've got to loosen that string until the letter A shows up. So get used to the way these tuners work, and once you've gotten used to them, it'll work pretty fast for you. But there's a little bit of a learning curve. Take your time and be patient with yourself, okay? I'm going to strum these open for you so you can get an idea of what they sound like. Those are in tune. Now, remember, first and foremost, I'm here to help you. If this, in any way, if you had questions after you listen to this video, please consult your instructor book again. And if that still isn't answering your question, all you have to do is email me or send me a Facebook message, and we'll talk it through in person, okay? Thanks, and have a good time with your students.